One of the biggest reasons that people say that they can't follow their dreams, that they can't do the things that they know are important to them is because they don't have the time. They don't have the time. What time is it? They don't fucking know because they don't got that shit. But check it out. In actuality, not having the time is not a bad thing if you learn how to work with it. And it can actually be advantageous. It can be better to have less time if you know how to use this to your advantage. So check it out. I once learned some wisdom from an old school graffiti writer, and he told me that oftentimes the illegal pieces came out even doper than the legal pieces. In other words, the murals on trains that they had to do quickly and get the fuck out of there came out better than the ones that they had all the time in the world. And the reason is because when you got all the time in the world to do something, for instance, in this case, to do the graffiti mural, what would they do? Well, they'd go in, they'd do their outline, they'd do their piece, then they'd sit back, they'd kick it for a while, they'd smoke a little bit of weed, and they'd say, you know what, let's add a little bit of these drips and drop shadows and stars over there. Then they go eat some pizza, kick it with their boys a little bit more, and the next thing you know, they say, you know what, let's add this little character over there, let's try that thing over there. And because they had so much time, they'd end up actually fucking up the piece and making it worse. Whereas the illegal artist, the illegal spot, he had to go in, know what he was going to do, be intentional, be sharp, get in, get out. And as long as he followed what he knew was the most important parts of it, it oftentimes came out even better than when they had all the time in the world. Now, this is not just a principle from the streets or from my criminal days of writing graffiti, but this is from actually a law called Parkinson's Law. Not a law that you want to break. This law, you're not going to get in trouble if you break, but could fuck up your life and actually take a lot of your time away from you. So check it out. Parkinson's Law, I'm going to try to make this a little less shaky. Parkinson's Law says the amount of time that you have to do something is the amount of time that it takes to do it. In other words, if you've got 3 months to build a website, it's going to come out just as good as if you had 3 weeks to build a website. Or if you've got a month to write a paper, it's going to come out just as good as if you had 2 days to write a paper. Now, of course, more time can be advantageous if you're being very direct, sharp, intentional, specific, and on it. But generally, we don't use our time that way. We fuck off a bit and we try a bunch of things. We add things that don't really fully get to the heart of the issue. And as a result, one, we say we don't have enough time, or we let perfectionism get in the way and we never actually ship that thing because it never feels ready. So stop bullshitting yourself. What you want to do is you want to create a clear container to say, I'm going to give myself 60 minutes to work on this thing, and wherever I am after 60 minutes, it's going to be done. And by using clear containers throughout your day, whether it's in email, whether it's on projects that you're working on, whether it's in meetings, by using these clear containers and utilizing Parkinson's Law, limiting the amount of time that you have for things, your work can get done just as good, if not better, and it frees up time to then go do the thing that actually is going to support you on your true path. So put this shit into action. Let me know if it lands for you. We'll talk soon. Peace.